Hey everyone, this is Tahumata 1888, doing a first review of the Inika. As you know, it's sealed up because I got this on eBay. Now we will open it up. Okay, so we got it opened. And it's Inika Nuparu, the guy known to carry a laser, which is one of the promotive characters, as you've seen in the Free the Band posters back 5 years ago in 2006. One more thing to do before the review is that, and the reason I'm doing this review, even though this was released around like 5 years ago, is because I wasn't able to find out YouTube until I found out YouTube existed in 2007, where I watched one of the old commercials of one of the old Bionicle sets. And because I don't know how to join YouTube, I wasn't able to access yet. And I joined YouTube around like December 6th, 2011. That's hold up, please. 4 days ago it was. And I thought I just decided to do the review of this guy since I just got it. I decided to do this as a new, not even pre-build and practice. Unlike other people who've done reviews like that, who've done reviews to have pre-build and practice reviews. So I decided to do it as a start live action review, where I haven't even used it. As you can see, it says Bionicle here. Sorry if my camera's not at best quality though. And it has Inika Nuparu. Nuparu standing as if he's loading his gun. 7 to 16-year-olds, and because it doesn't say how many pieces there are, I actually bought this from a United Kingdom guy on eBay, and this is the United Kingdom, not the United States. And it says worldwide. And sorry if this is not clear enough. It says worldwide. It says worldwideweb.bionicle.com right here. Lego sign, and as you know, because it was used, I don't see a weapon anywhere, and I only see 2 ammos inside. So I have a feeling that they might have lost some of it. But you cannot read barely here, but you see Bionicle, the island of Voyanui here, and a little pop-up to open it. The same on the other side, Bionicle, Voyanui map, and a pop-up open. And the map of Voyanui, if you could see in one of your Nuparu figures, on the back, just like all the Inika just like the 2 other Inika that I've got, which I might do a review, but they're already built. So this one's the only one where I'm reviewing and building. The rest I need to keep because I need to keep an eye on the ball joint connections, as you can see as you know on other sets. Nuparu is standing like this, as if he looks a bit down, thinking of what to do, and it shows how to fire the Zamor launcher, how to put him in the canister, Bionicle, Inika Nuparu, the Lego icon, and the other Inika, and I know why Nuparu's face is not in this. As you can see, Harley, Kongu, Jala, Huki, and Matoru, because the one that you bought is not listed here. I'll show you, hold up 1 minute. Like, here's Jala. As you can see, this is Jala, and here's Bionicle, Nuparu, Kongu. Sorry about that. I was just a little interruption. Here's Jala anyway. So we have Bionicle, Nuparu, Kongu, Harley, Huki, and Matoru. Not Jala's icon anyway. So that's why. So this is why, if you're watching this, I don't see Nuparu's icon anywhere in his canister. That's because that's the guy you got. And it shows it shows the light up sword, and I know what the 2 things are. This means that you can't put the sword in a big tub filled with water because it would damage the batteries inside. And this picture means you wet the tissue a little bit if you want to clean the sword. Use the tissue to clean the plastic, not drop the light up sword into the pool tube. Just clean it with a bit of wet tissue, just if you want to keep your weapon clean. The barcode, you shouldn't give that to children under 3-year-olds because the plastic parts are a choking hazard, as you know. But we'll go to vinyl.com for Kanoko Club points. I know it's been 5 years and we can't use that anymore. It's NUP 651. But you don't have to put that down because it's already 5. But you don't have to put that down because it's been 5 years since we came to a release. Now we will open this up. It says try me if you want to use this light up sword. Same for the Paraka. Open the lid, pull out the parts, and but what we got is the manual, and of course it's been used. And of course this has been used. That's why he just put all of it. He just put bits of it in there. See, because this guy holds up like this, it's completely hard. Okay. As you know, there are a couple. You know the time of the mountain. You have an Inika lower leg, a Berserk upper leg, an Inika upper leg padding, which is basically the new pad for the Inika, an Inika shoulder pad, Nuparu's new claw, and the sword you do light up function with. Of course, it's old. I'll just call them new since it's supposed to be a start of the Inika. An Inika torso padding. As you know, three Inika have skinny-looking torsos like Jala, Kali, and Kongo, but these ones that Motoro, Nuparu, and Huki have are kind of like flattened-out ones, which kind of looks a bit like robot suits of armor. Even though, yes, it's the fact that they're not robot but biomechanic. The Inika back part of the torso, a Horde connect to carry the Zama launcher with a layered-up piece. The green and white head, as you know. That's what's needed for the Inika mask to burn, and the Kanoe Cape and the Mask of Light. And of course the feet. As you know, the feet Jala, Motoro, that Jala, Huki, Motoro have are like skinny-looking feet. It doesn't look like their feet. The ones carried by Nuparu, Harley, and Kongu are basically like a shoe appearance. And of course there isn't any more Zama Atlas, but it's a little too late for that. And the basic instruction booklet. Because it's been built, it provided me to build the remaining parts in there. Yeah. And luckily, unlike Jala Motoro's last guard, it doesn't show that it doesn't show a CGI instruction appearance of the tower doing that pose. As you can see here, in a little black center, it just shows Nuparu being put in the canister, and on the other side that took its place is the old version of Bionicle.com. Of course, around 2007 it became an archive, and around 2009, when the Glatorian series came out, it kind of got deleted since it's too much to work on. It shows, and let me just get this up. It shows how to open the light up sword's battery compartment to take out the small AAA batteries. As you can see, it says, hard to see in the camera, but I'll see it. 3 LR41 batteries, and you need a 1.5 voltage. And the battery compartment in different languages, from English to I don't know what the EE stands for though. The advertise of all the Paraka, the prototype game case of Bionicle Heroes out on PlayStation 2. I do have that game in the Wii version, and if you don't believe me, it's right here. Here's the game. As you know, I bought this last year around 2010. Because I wasn't able to get the Wii system until like summer, and because this game wasn't in stock anymore, I wasn't able to get the game by then. And because I was able to join Amazon around last year, I was able to find these for a decent price, around like £30. Yeah, I got this for £30, and my packaging came 2 days later. I don't know the date and time I got this, but cool game, yeah. These consoles, this is a list of consoles that came out in around like November that year, but the Wii version came around like 2007. And winning Lego for all these old Lego sets you can buy, and the Inika poster. So that's what we got. So now we will build this up. as you can see, if you remember these old ball joint sockets, as you know, around like 2011, they remolded them and changed the limbs into becoming different shaped limbs to work on it, to make it work. Because these ones last time broke easily, as I found out in one of the old sets I've once had, in one of the old sets I had. But in 2011 they changed, as you know, in the Lego series that went into the and named Hero Factory for the upgrade designs. Sometimes because it's cold, because it was a cold delivery outside in the middle of winter, it's kind of hard to stick this in. And then we connect this piece. We connect this piece in like so, and we have Nuparu. Let's see if I can find the missing parts anyway. Some of the Zamo spheres are boggled down, but here's Nuparu. Oh. Here's Nuparu, ladies and gentlemen, the Toa Inika of Earth. As you can see, he looks completely tough and very rock and roll characteristic into him, as that's what I think, since he was promoted in the All American Rejects Rescue. Oh. Let's stick to problems first, then get to the good news. Let's see. Problems are how to get the Zamo. I can see a problem tilting the Zamo launcher a bit up to make sure he could aim properly. Of course, the critical problem about the Inika is that because when the four Zamo ammos are loaded up, when you think about firing it, the fourth ammo jumps off. So I had to look for ways to show it. I'll show you the problem. I fixed it with Inika Nuparu's Zamo launcher. Here it is. I didn't take this from Inika Nuparu. I made this myself. Just give it for every single Inika if I do get some. All you gotta do is stick this piece. I thought before 2008. I thought of this first. I'm not kidding, and I'm honest for you. Before 2008 came out with those clogging up pieces in the vehicles and other stuff, I thought of blocking it up. I thought of this first. Yes. You stick this in, and the fourth ammo won't pop off when you want to load it up. And of course, I know, and of course, it does take a. Of course, I know how to stick these in. And because I don't have 4 ammos in Nuparu, I'll find some more. I'll take one of these bubble ammos from the Inika Nuparu and then use it since the yellow is the same thing. The favorite part. Now to the good. The favorite thing about Nuparu is it looks like he could come in handy to fly around. And Nuparu overall is basically, let's think, a 9 out of 10. As you know, it's just this. This is the, or maybe like a 9 out of 10, because 9.5 would mean there'd be one thing to fix, which if it wasn't 9.5, it would have been because of this. But a 9 out of 10 would mean that they have to stop the fourth ammo from popping out, and this has to be aimed properly. So just a 9. So basically now it's just a 9 out of 10. But now that I fixed it, it's just a 9.5. Right. Of course, these cost around £8 around the United Kingdom, but now that it was released around, because I got this on eBay, it's going to cost higher. As you heard on people's reviews on old sets, it'll become rare and rare. So if you find the money, if you can, go ahead and buy this guy. And if you do have him, that's fine. But if you don't and you like this guy, definitely go and get him. This is Tahumata 1888 signing off.